Did you just start playing DOFUS Touch, or are you planning to? DOFUS Touch is gigantic. There are 15 completely unique classes, over 70 dungeons, hundreds of different monsters and quests to complete, thousands of maps and a ton of different areas. There's PvP, a roguelike mode. You get the point. Choosing what to tackle first can leave you feeling a little overwhelmed. So I'm here to tell you everything you need to start your journey, from basics to the first quests and even how to make your first kamas. Where did that come from? Right now, with the launch of the new servers, is a great time to start playing, because everyone starts from zero there. Just like this player here, called Sandy Lizard. Welcome to the tutorial, Sandy Lizard. The tutorial is easy to follow and slowly introduces different game mechanics. It's not that long, so I recommend taking your time if you're new. Sandy Lizard, no, don't just skip all the text though. Oh great. Combat is quite simple at the start. You get to move up to 3 cells with your movement points, and then you can cast spells with your action points. Once you're done, you let the enemy move. And so on. Until one of you meets their demise, that is, of course. After leveling up, you get 5 characteristic points and 1 spell point. To start off with, the best thing to do is to put all characteristic points you gain into one of these 4. Simply put, this is because it's the best way to get damage. Sandy Lizard, no, not all at the same time. Choose one. See, spells usually do either fire, earth, water, or air damage. And depending on the spells you want to use, you increase intelligence for fire, strength for earth, chance for water, and agility for air damage. And with your spell points, of course, just choose your favorite spells to level as high as you can. So you should just level those that are in the same element you put your characteristic points into. By the way, if you change your mind, you can reset your characteristic points here and your spell points here. This is only free while in the tutorial. There you go, see? Now even Sandy Lizard does damage. Once you get to some harder combats, some good base strategies I recommend are attacking from afar and hiding behind terrain so you can't be hit. Or simply buffing up a turn before going in. But trust me, you'll quickly find your own strats. And finally, notice the challenges appearing on the left? If possible, go for them. The XP and loot bonus they give add up really fast. Astrub is the first major city you get to, and since at this point the map opens up to you completely, I understand if that's a bit much to take in. So here's some advice. First off, and most importantly, do not leave Astrub too early, unless you know the game well. There's a ton of things to do in DOFUS Touch, and a lot of it you can discover and try out right here. No, Sandy Lizard, turn around! Start with the Astrub quests. They're great to level, learn the game, and get some kamas, the currency. I suggest working on the quests until they naturally guide you to outside Astrub. Specifically, I recommend questing until you get to Trip Around the World and Chunderbird's Argo. They're 2 quest lines that lead you to complete most dungeons in the game. And so, completing the quests as you go through the game will net you extra rewards without much work. And oh, are you stuck on a quest, Sandy Lizard? That can happen. Carefully read the instructions. The answer may be hidden in text. You can also ask for help in the chat, or if all else fails, websites like papisha.fr exist with the solutions. Just keep in mind that you might have to translate websites like this, as they're often in French. Where was I? Right, and by the way, when you're looking to do a dungeon, press here and select a dungeon from the list to find a group to complete it with, because when the level recommendation is, say, level 30, a full group of level 30 players is meant, unless you're looking for an extra challenge. Okay, that looked painful. Maybe you like the achievements. You receive them here and there, tons of them waiting to be unlocked. Those 2 are super great for leveling and making kamas. Whether beating certain mobs, exploring new places, or beating a dungeon with an extra challenge, achievement hunting is always worth it. Okay, well, Sandy Lizard, you may have failed that challenge, but you can always try again, right? Oh, I think he logged off. DOFUS Touch is all about community. If you have fun playing with someone, simply add them as your friend. Then your friends list will fill up quick. It's okay, Sandy Lizard, I'm sure you'll find friends too. They just need to add you back. The chat is your best friend if you, well, don't have many friends yet. Find people for hard fights or level together in recruitment. Buy and sell in the trade chat, or, very importantly, ask questions to fellow new players. If you happen to have Discord or Reddit, those are also two great places to talk to lots of helpful people. They're linked right below the video. Talking about the next steps, Sandy Lizard, you've been leveling quite well, but you're still in the tutorial set. Oh, his bank account's empty. Anyway, changing that in DOFUS Touch isn't hard. Quests and achievements will accompany you through the entire game, always giving you camas directly or valuable resources. Very importantly, whenever you're about to log out, sort your resources by most valuable and put those in the marketplace. When you log back in, lots of it will have sold. That's probably the easiest way to keep making kamas by just playing the game. And lastly, there's over 20 professions. To make kamas, one of the collecting professions like farmer might be of interest to you. You can learn these jobs in the corresponding workshops. The items you farm or craft can simply be sold in the marketplace as well. Nice job, Sandy Lizard. Don't let all the kamas go to your head. Okay, then here's some recommendations for good early game gear for different elements. On level 23, there's a PV set for each element. The Toady set, together with the Mad Tofu Cloak, are some of the greatest choices for an early agility build. There's the Quack set, again for every element at level 40. The Classic Gobble set for intelligence and strength at level 43. The Aquadala set is a solid choice for chance characters at level 43, and the Blob sets at level 50 for every element. And from there, everything's up to you. Continue your journey beating dungeons, getting achievements, doing PvP, hunting for the legendary DOFUS eggs, making sure your character looks the coolest, or sitting around in Astrub. Sandy Lizard, that's not how you progress. Well, you know what? That's what DOFUS Touch is all about. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You're the only person setting your goals. Now, I hope this video helped you, and I wish you lots of fun in the world of 12. See ya!